Hi everybody, I'm Tracy Reedy. My website is tracetv.tv if you want to know more about what I do. I wrote an article last year called Social Networking the New Year and Why Not? And basically, it was just me talking about the few things that I had learned about social networking and about how the internet itself has affected my business in a good way. I had my first website for my video production business in 1998. So I've been on the internet for a while, but I really didn't pay much attention to social networking until the last year or so. And now that I've been a year out from that article that I wrote, I realize that I really didn't know anything then, and I'm still learning all the time. And that's the beauty of this stuff, is that we have the ability like never before to reach more and more people with a message that has to do with your personal business or who you are without it costing anything. Because really, what am I trying to sell you in this video? Nothing. I'm not trying to sell you a thing, except the idea that the more we share information with each other, the more it helps our businesses, because people are more likely to go and visit you and find out what you're about if you've given them some good information. Basically, it's no different than business has always been done. People do business with people that they feel like they know and they trust. And stuff like Facebook, Twitter, all that stuff is just a way for people to kind of get to know a little bit about who you are. That's really all it has to do with. And people make it a lot more complicated than it really is. And I've realized now, a year later, that I really didn't know a lot, but I've learned a lot. And guess how much money I've spent on learning social media? Nothing. Zero. I have not spent a dime on it. But what I have spent is a lot of time. And that is time that I could have been laying on the couch watching TV, or I could have been doing other things. But I realized that the more that I understood social media, the more positive impact it was going to have on my business. And my way of life is a freelance director of photography. I need to make a living. I have to keep food on the table for my family. So this is a way that it enhances my business. And the other thing that I found out about is three things that I think are important, and that it's social media is not about being original. It's about being interesting, helpful, and informative. You know, when you open up a magazine somewhere, there's an ad in there that you've seen a million times. Or you watch a TV show, there's an ad in there that you've seen a bunch of times. People are willing to tune into that TV show or willing to buy that magazine, even though they know they're going to see advertisement they've already seen before, but because there's interesting content in it. And people are accepting if every once in a while you tell them a little bit about your business and what you do, if in the meantime you've given them some useful information. So the three tips that I have for you today are: be interesting, helpful, and informative. And let people know how to find out about you. And just by sheer nature, people, if you've been helpful, interesting, and informative, they're going to want to find out more about you and what you do. That's what I have to say today, and I've got a whole bunch more tips that I'm going to be sharing in videos, so I appreciate you watching, and if you like this, please sign up for our newsletter. It's tracetv.tv. Thanks.